Cresswell to an unmarked Murphy inside the box, who shoots into the side netting. And quite rightly, there's an inquest going on amongst the Middlesbrough players, because Daryl Murphy was given a ridiculous amount of time inside their area.
Absolutely crazy. I suppose that normally they expect Daryl Murphy to leave that wide position and to come and make the 5 players from the centre to the far post, and for Aaron Cresswell to hit
Ipswich Town with just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. The wind not playing ball, though, it's just blowing it out of the quadrant, so it's going to have to be a retake, or reposition, should I say, for Aaron Cresswell. So much the flag is flapping. It's by his left shoulder off to our right hand side. He's struggling for this, and he might want Carlos Edwards to come short. No, eventually he's going to be able to take it as planned. Cresswell with Ipswich Town's 5th corner kick, and it comes to the centre, and it's headed in! Ipswich Town take the lead. We've played 38 minutes of this game, and it's Ipswich Town who lead Middlesbrough by 1-0, and it might be Tommy Smith who's taking the acclaim.
Yes, it is Tommy Smith, and just before the corner was taken, I was looking at the defensive formation that Middlesbrough had put up. They had nobody on the goal line, on the post, and I kept thinking to myself, if we can win one of these corners, get it on target, you've only got to beat the goalkeeper, not the goalkeeper and a couple of defenders that are on.
With BK momentarily, he shields it up well. Back it goes to his captain. McGoldrick's available, the number 16 on the right wing. He pushes it forward for Hyam, demanding the ball wide right now by the byline. He knocks it into the middle, headed away by Williams, who was policing Daryl Murphy, and it's out behind for another corner to Town.
Yeah, beautiful play, great midfield play by Luke Hyam. He's vacated the midfield area, he's gone beyond the Middlesbrough back line. They've played him down the right hand side, and he did the right thing.
Second, Friend up towards Emnes, but then Chambers lets it run beyond him, and he gives his goalkeeper a shout, and it's back with Scott Loach.
Very good at the back again, nice and organised, you know, ready to go if any player goes short, to close him down, and anything that's played behind, we're ready to step off. And on that occasion, that was Luke Chambers stepping off and dealing with it, making sure the ball goes harmlessly through to Scotland.
Pace now, Jutkiewicz and Emnes. Ledesma plays it to Emnes. Dyer's in the middle, calling for the ball. Emnes has it. Middlesbrough have turned defence into attack inside the last 10 seconds. Ledbitter from outside the area dinks the ball into the middle towards Ledesma. The flag stayed down. If he'd been able to get a toe on that, he could have beaten Scott Loach from 6 yards.
It was a very clever ball. They did get a bit of a break on us, but then we got good numbers back, so then they had to play in front of us. Ball squared into Grant Ledbitter. I thought he was going to have his usual 25-30 yarder, but he then just sort of controlled himself and just clipped the ball over the back four. It was a good pass.
Middlesbrough with early possession inside the first 30 seconds of the second half. They're in all red, bar a thick white stripe across the front of their chests. Woodgate hits the ball to his captain Williams, a chance for him to cross into the Ipswich Town area, and it comes towards the far post, headed towards goal and just wide. A whisker away from being another early goal against Ipswich Town in the first minute of a second half.
Well, we're not very good starters in second half of games, I really don't think that. But
runs into trouble. McGoldrick takes the ball off of him, might try his luck from outside the area. He does. Oh, what a goal! A fabulous first goal for Ipswich Town by David McGoldrick, gives them a 2-0 lead. And oh my goodness me, that was a vicious shot from his right boot and still had no chance. Ipswich Town 2, Middlesbrough 0.
Well, I think Tony Mowbray will get really frustrated if Kieran Dyer persists in coming too deep.
Ledbitter lifts it over the top of Chambers, who turns it away, nodded out of defence by Smith, and Hyam and Endor both get a touch on the ball. Endor runs into trouble before laying it off nicely to Cresswell. Cresswell down the line to McGoldrick, whose excellent strike has made it 2-0. Cresswell closed down by Jutkiewicz, looks forward to McLean. McLean might have got away from Haroon. He has. He needs support in the centre, or does he? He's waiting for players to arrive. He shoots. It's deflected, and he's got his first goal for Ipswich Town. Things are just getting better and better for the Blues. 11 minutes gone in the second half. Aaron McLean runs and celebrates in front of the Sir Bobby Robson stand. Ipswich Town lead Middlesbrough in the playoffs, Middlesbrough, by 3-0.
This is turning out to be a super result, a super day for Ipswich. We started that attack deep in our own half. We came in.
A throw-in that Cresswell can take. Cresswell to McGoldrick, continuing to impress. Into the box to Murphy. Murphy plays it into the middle towards the far post, still left it. 3-0 on the ground before Christmas. Chambers to Edwards. Edwards on a run from outside the Middlesbrough box now. He's going to try his luck. It's at Steele, who touches it round the post, and you do start to wonder whether this is going to be Carlos's afternoon for a goal at some point.
This has been pretty good from the midfield today. Normally we're a very poor midfield as far as scoring goals are concerned. OK, we haven't actually sort of put the ball in the back of the net, but Carlos Edwards has he's hit some good shots today. Luke Hyam has had one or two good efforts. Just wait and see what happens.
12.5 minutes to go. Town lead Middlesbrough 3-0. In comes the corner kick for Ipswich, and it's headed in! And it's Tommy Smith with his second goal of the game. And get this for a scoreline: Ipswich Town 4, Middlesbrough 0.
There you are, you could make money out of me. I told you Tommy Smith was the man for the corners and the set plays. He always attacks the ball, whether he gets it or not, he has a go. That was an outstanding goal. His first one was a good goal. It gave us a nice lead.
On halfway, plays it to Dyer. Dyer back to Haroon straight to Wordsworth to Edwards back to Wordsworth. On his debut, the former Colchester player shoots towards goal. It's just over the top. A whisker away from a spectacular first goal for Anthony Wordsworth.
That was a sweet strike. He sort of played the ball to Carlos Edwards, and I think wanted to sit back off it, but Carlos Edwards made him come for the return,